Whoa! Chat! Hi. Life-changing experience? Yes, it was. God, God damn, Hanafuda is such bullshit. What a bullshit game mode. Love it, but man, what a fucking bullshit game mode that is. God damn. But I will play it again at some point, obviously, because I do want to do all the things there and actually get all the what you call it, and the emmers. So gonna have to do it eventually. But all right, I listen. I'm sorry for being absent yesterday and late today. All right, well, no, I wasn't super late, but I was a little late. Listen, I was just really tired yesterday, alright? Simple as. And today, I was managing time badly. But that's all in the past. It doesn't matter now, because now we're here, chat. Now we're here. Right? So welcome, everyone. Rain, Ane, Minun, Shiny Hunting. Exactly. Chat, I've been playing ZA. And ZA is really good. Pokemon ZA is really good. It's time for peak, you're right. I am Rain. Exactly, you are. It's good you know that. See, you can't hear this, right? No, you can't hear the fans. Splendid. Alright. We have to double check, though, if there's contents. I doubt it, but we're gonna have to double check anyway. Said the Rain from FGC Nocturne? Big fan. Yeah. It's just go out for a walk. Okay, so again, just do the cycle once. Do the cycle once. Make sure we know, just in case. I wouldn't miss nothing. No. Okay. Doing a damn thing. Get an intense 4-hour hunter food session while waiting for him to church. And that's why he showed up and kicked my ass. That explains it. He was sick of waiting. He's like, bro, where the fuck are you, Shirou? They came to kick my ass instead. Alright, chat. There we go. It's time to finish this. Which I don't know what this means for the game, but we're told it's time to duel. Exactly. I've been told straightforward. Emiya Shirou has to beat Bazette because he won the 5th war. He has to beat her to win this one. He can win this and end it. We kill Bazette. This shit ends, we move on, everything goes back to normal. I'm guessing roll credits. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. I don't know. Exactly, like, I don't know. Win the whole... Exactly, like, just win the... We win the war. That's it. Hi, Angelo. You made it just in time. Good. I met on the hill road leading towards the church. That's kept his promise. And I didn't keep mine. I was playing Hanafuda for 4 hours. Let's go with that. His jokes might be casual, but his armor isn't. It's half a year ago that I last saw him in full battle array. That's right. It's already been half a year since the war ended. That sounds so crazy. Do we have a counterplan? Answer. I mean, you know her well, right? You should know her well enough, I would think, so... Something that has of yet unseen Master's trump card, Fugok, is the key to this battle.
ありゃよくできた迎撃砲だ。まあ正直に戦えばまず負ける。
Shit, really? What the fuck do we do then?
こと切り札の出し合いならフラガラックは最強の一つと言っていい。
I mean, it stopped Excalibur. So who's to say it stops? It can't stop like Ea or something, you know? Lancer says, "There's no way to defeat Frogok. That thing is a missile that reacts to the enemy's trump card and is released when a clash occurs. Thus, to defeat Bazette, one must not use one's own noble phantasm. If you restrain your own trump card, Fire's power will be effectively halved." Let's go to a 3-stream streak. Damn! You get to just flex on people like that? Damn, that's crazy. That's nuts. Though I don't know why that's a thing. Why? Huh? Amazing. Yeah, if Bazette was actually able to participate, we would have been fucked. I don't see how the war would have gone if she actually was able to participate. And I don't know much about the blonde guy that was Cass's original master. I don't know what he could do or anything. Like I don't think we ever saw what he could do, but I wonder how he would affect the battle if he was in there too. Just taking a million loops, saying Onga's not the best servant, so who knows? True. True.
それだけ？それだけ。こっちが宝具さえ使わなけりゃ、フラガラックは波の宝具だ。まあ、向こうは好きに切り札を使う。
He's incompetent? Ah.
宝具なしじゃちょっときついんだが。
Kane of 2.0? Yeah, okay. Okay, well that tells me all I need to know about that blonde guy. Alright. Also, hi Cthulhu! Hi, everyone's here. Big fight, huh? Look at Lancer's eyes, tell me that there's no way he would lose with this strategy. Come to think of it, damage and magic in regular range attacks, like arrows and knife throwing, won't even scratch him. His combat skill is also superior to Bazette's. Should he fight consistently, victory shouldn't be a problem. Mr. Hanafuda stream? I mean, did you though? Did you miss it? After considering what I went through, I wouldn't say like not catching it is called missing it. I don't know. Frankly, for what happened, I don't know if there's such a thing as missing out on that. God damn. That was something. that was damn, that was a stream. Ugh. Don't gamble. 0% progress. Let's fucking go. Don't get. Dude. 3 hours and 20 minutes of 0 fucking progress. If that's not cinema, I don't know what is. Oh, that's so fucking fun. 3 hours, man. Fuck. Oh, I laughed about it then, I laugh about it now. Fuck. To always gamble. No. Don't worry, we're gonna do it again eventually. We will do it again at some point. We're gonna do it again. I've learned nothing. I might as well have streamed fucking paint drying. That more would have happened in those 3 hours of paint drying than the Hanafuda. Well, now there's a split. Split is before and after watching the VOD of Hanafuda. I become a better person after that transcendent experience. I mean, if I taught you all anything, it's to not gamble. So I hope I you all learned something. You seen it? I really need to. I appreciate you wanting to do so, but honestly, you're not missing out. I will generally tell you, you're not missing out because there's just nothing. You can watch me suffer for 3 hours. You can do that. That's something. You can watch me suffer for 3 hours. That's something to get out of it and learn to not gamble. So that's something actually. Yeah, there you go. Trust Minin. You know what? Fair enough. So do I. But again, chat, we might do it. We will do it again at some point. I don't know when, but we will try the Bazette run again. It's gonna happen. I also trust myself. I hope so. I would hope so. Watching people suffer. Ah, see, there you go. All right. However, we just we just talked about how that's a shit idea. We just talked about how that's a bad idea, man. What do you? Oh my God.
お前は離れて様子を見てろ。
My God, bro, we just talked about the shit. Bug is undefeatable. Despite this fact, Lancaster rose to the sword's challenge. Alright, here we go. We climb up the hill towards the makeshift arena. Moonlight is dim and my eyes cloud a little when I look up. The moon is dark tonight. Perhaps the stars are close. In the void of the night where one could touch the darkness with a stretch of hand. There are two figures awaiting our arrival. No longer knowing how many times this has occurred before. The Lady Magus, followed by the Dark Shadow, Avenger, fixes her stare onto the enemy as always. Yeah! Guess what, Bazette? You didn't know this, did you? He's alive! And he's there to give you a nice welcoming present. Seeing a ghost, her sight becomes transfixed onto Lancer's figure. Lancer pays no attention to the Magus. With his index finger, he estimates the distance to his foe. Damn. Also, you know what? It's nice seeing original Stay Night sprites again. I know we see that with like Tosaka and Saber and all that. I know. But seeing like Lancer, for example, Lancer's OG Stay Night sprite, very nice to see. Yeah, this is gonna be very cruel. This is gonna be cruel. She's mentally gone through a lot already, and now she's dealing with this. I am sorry, Bazette, but death comes for us all, so they say. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is about 10 meters. Steps into throwing range, points the tip of his spear to the ground. Pardon? Change the font? Alright. The font, bro. This fuck-ass font that I love. That's some sort of spell? Describe what a rune at each corner appears, but it doesn't feel like magic at work. Moving a step away from his position, Lancer swings his spear once in the direction of his opponent. Remove. The names are exchanged. Val's aura speaks for itself.
Avenger.
And there you go. There you go. So ask the Shadow. Fucking dumb it. Yeah, you haven't seen him at all, huh? Duh, it's not shown up, he doesn't care. The class you forgot to mention when you were rounding up all the classes. Mm-hmm. You forgot to mention one, Bazette. I don't know, when I saw a Lancer-looking guy in FGO, he was an archer. So you tell me. Look at Ptolemy and it's like, oh, that guy's clear Lancer. Looks like class archer. Okay. So, Ptolemy, like, you tell me, man. You tell me, I don't know. I look at Romulus, I think, oh yeah, he's the Grand Lancer. Oh, he uses projectiles. Got it. Wait, who? I don't know how to spell his name. We're separated from that one. I can't spell that, but he's an archer class, and he's an old or young guy depending on the form you choose. But the point is, he is a archer class, but he wields a spear. So the whole looking at the weapon thing doesn't really work. The concept, not something we take as fact. I know, but it's just funny. Every time it's like, oh, this guy's he's an archer, but he fights with his fists. Where does the archery come from? I don't know. I don't know. Like, he could use a bow if he wanted to. He could, but he's not gonna. Look at you, Super Orion. That's what I mentioned. Fake ass archer, bro. All right, let me focus. Shadow cackles. But now, Lady Magus has lost all her fighting spirit. Berserkers are no longer berserkers. I mean, there's one guy, Cthulhu, that's like, he's Archer. He's like a fire guy. He's got a big fire wheel. He's Archer. And he's really crazy, but he's not berserker. So you're not wrong. Gazing at the enemy in front of her, she's about to burst into tears. Not even sure why herself. Lancer's cold words pierce her heart.
おい、今からあんたを殺すわけだが。
She lifts her fists as if she is afraid. Her resolve is completely gone.
待ってください。私はあなたと戦う理由はない。
Exactly. But yeah, that's fair, Angela, as well. I'm trying to mitigate it.
あなただって私と戦う理由は。
Oh, me too? No, don't apologize. Listen, Buzzette, listen. Gotta end this, dog. Gotta end it.
あるだろう。あんたは聖杯戦争に勝つために来た。
Exactly.
サーバントをすべて倒すまで戦いは終わらない。
Hmm?
あんたは今、俺と殺し合うためにここにいる。
Yep. Shadow laughs. Smile says, that's right.
違う。私はあなたとは戦わない。そうだ。あなたとは戦わない。あなたとは戦わない。あなたとは戦わない。だってあなた私のこと知ってる？
知らねえよ。あんたみたいな負け犬に覚えはない。
God damn. Simple sentence. Her knees nearly give out. A puppet with its strings cut.
ではあなたは私の敵か。
That's so fucked up. The hero you looked up to since your childhood. You read his story, front to back. I don't know how many, countless times. I don't even know how many. And you finally meet him face to face. And he says he's here to fucking kill you. That's gotta hit like out of it. That I can't even describe how that probably would feel. Support of strings, but her own will keeps her standing.
そうだ。この後ゴウラ、ルーン使いなら意味がわかろうよ。
その陣を敷いた戦士に敗走は許されず、その陣を見た戦士に退却は許されない。
Exactly, right? Like they both. The reasons for doing this, it makes perfect sense, but that, you know, because she wants to win. She just doesn't know what happens if she wins. So she's just doing what she gotta do. Then Lancer's had to be like, alright, we're ending this. Like, we're done. Doing number Shirou and ending the shift for once and for all. So both have very good reasons to fight, and does that resolve is weakening?
我ら赤枝の騎士に伝わる一騎打ちの大金塊だ。
That is the real reason behind the magic that Lancer cast. Lady Magus resumes her battle post. Spearman grips the cursed lance tightly, both hands. The air freezes. As a normal phantasm is eagerly waiting for its master's call. On the other side, Emi is away from him. A lead-colored sphere is floating behind the Lady Magus' figure. The mystery of Bazet Flagamek Remits, Sword Flagok from the Age of Gods. Answer is well aware of its abilities. I also conclude that its limitless countering power cannot be defeated. Yet, having made that judgment, his grip does not weaken. His arms ripple with strength. It's not a throw. And as his own body becomes one with his spear. The sphere starts expanding. Sword of the gods protected by a mysterious force. A certain concept locks on to the spearman's heart. I have no idea what's gonna happen there, dude. I have no family idea who wins this. I know they said Bazet wins it, but I don't know, dude. He is locked the fuck in. The leap and revelation of the true name, all in the same instant. First to take to air was the cursed red spear, Gay Volg. Flagok, the sword that alters light, rises to intercept it. The oath of Antgabal leaves no room for hesitation. Before aiming to destroy the enemy with their greatest strike, point cross. An attack that means death to both of them. Spearman does not have a shield to deflect the sword. Magus cannot dodge the lance. However, if they are to strike each other simultaneously, Lady Magus will come out unharmed. Just by a little. Should the Magus' sword hit its target just a little sooner, battle will be decided that very instant. Flagok, the sword that alters light. If this sword gouges out isn't the enemy's heart. It severs the fate of mutual destruction. It is a cursed sword of certain victory. Because of this, it is impossible for Flagok to attack first. The enemy has to use its trump card before that. That is the prerequisite for releasing Flagok. The enemy will always move first. Accordingly, even if Flagok defeats the enemy in one blow, Lady Magus will be simultaneously destroyed by the opponent's noble phantasm. What sounds like a certain kill is a mutual attack made with the premise of one's own death. However, Bazet's sword reverses all of that. It's released immediately after the activation of the enemy's noble phantasm. No matter how fast the opposing weapon is, it will always reach its target first, taking the enemy's life. Noble phantasm that delivers the final blow in a needle-thin concentrated blast, and alone deserves praise. But its truly dreaded power lies in its special ability. That which comes later cuts first. Like that second name implies, Flagok warps the idea of cause and effect, rewriting its own attack as the event that occurred first. And the result? No matter how great a noble phantasm may be, the dead cannot use it. One who is killed first cannot counterattack. Flagok is a mystic code that exaggerates this fact. It is a conceptual curse that distorts fate. That weapon is a cursed sword of reversal that can nullify any attack. So Bazet could beat Gilgamesh. Jesus Christ. You somehow forced him to use Ea. That's... Jesus Christ, okay. With time as its blade, this trick of the gods has no equal. And therefore, Lancer who released his spear first will not be accepted from this curse. Yeah. Sword of the War God is approaching. As Flagok is let loose, it cannot be stopped. The moment he used Gale Bows against Flagok, he had already lost. Spearman was well aware of this. To survive an attack made by the Sword of the War God, one needs to possess an auto-resurrecting noble phantasm with more than one life. In other words, someone that is resurrected after being killed will be Frogok's natural enemy. Of course, Lancer did not have anything of the sort. The spearman knew the conclusion of the battle he entered before it even started. At that time, in a split second, he thought he saw the man in front of him waver.
言いたくないんだけどさ、割と切羽詰まってんだわこっち。
Oh.
時間制限があるとは思っていなかった。
Wait, Avenger talked to Lancer at one point? The board conversation? Was Lancer listening in? In no way of understanding what it meant. Only...
頼むよ。このままだとつまらない結果になる。彼女がそういう風になるのは嫌なんだ。
Oh, yeah, okay. He did talk to her. He did talk to him. The man's complaint was one he had experienced as well. It's an old story. Perhaps he wanted to be killed by your hands. His serene voice, as in a prayer, which from the realm of shadows smiled. Oddly enough, that's when he received his demonic spear. The witch was no longer human. She had excelled too much as a warrior, been too knowledgeable in sorcery, and slain too many men, gods, and spirits. A woman who had been only the teacher that the Hound of Cullen ever looked up to had been saddled with a fate. What is this sentence? I'm sorry. The woman who had been the only teacher that the Hound of Cullen ever looked up to had been saddled with a fate where even her own death was out of her reach. There we go. Loaded sentence. The witch's realm would one day be sundered from the mortal world, reduced to a land of the dead. The reward for a human that became too close to godhood was ascension to a plane that is neither of this world nor the next. What a predicament. Suppose I should have died before because I came this way. In Gloomy Castle's garden, the witch laughed. It was the same hearty laugh he was so fond of. Beloved disciple, still but a youth, only arrived at the castle by the shortest route. Even so, only you were born a little earlier. Young. Still so young. The witch chuckled. The beloved disciple accepted it as a mature warrior. He had intended to live fast, but as a man, he left the woman he loved until it was too late. I regretted it. The war god's sword pierces the spearman's chest. Sharp pain, a thing he had almost forgotten, beautifully fills him with energy. Strength flows into the crumbling fist again. Spear is left behind with one regret. The demonic spear only ever took away the lives of his loved ones. His one and only close friend. His son that grew up in a distant foreign land. But before that, he was meant to kill a single woman. Thinking back, he spent his whole life getting sidetracked. One person is not a substitute for another. Doing so will save someone. He might as well accomplish now. He regretted not being able to do so in his youth. Excuse me. There we go. His lips curl into a resolute grin. Spearman grimaces at his heart, is torn apart, and...
しかし、どうしてこういい女にばっかり縁がないのかね。
Though late in doing so, he complains about his fate. And so the Lady Mag is confident in her victory. The sword of the war god has hit its target before the enemy's lance. At that moment, the enemy's attack became an impossible event that will disappear back in time. This is the world's fundamental law. A natural result, protected by the absolute order that is time. What? There's another law for her to learn. A concept may be defeated by another concept. Spearman is no exception to the curse of time, either. But what? Oh! It ruptures. Like a flash of lightning. Sharp tip pierces through her rib cage. When it shoots through the heart, there becomes 1,000 sharp thorns, trying to feel Mag's body from within. What the f- But how? Her body breaks open. In a minute. Keep reading, man. Keep reading. Pain and surprise force out her sealed memories. In a minute. Forget maybe the curse that alters in the order of events. But this spirit is a weapon that truly reverses the cause and effect itself. The moment its true name is revealed, Gable has already pierced the enemy's heart. Oh my fucking right! Oh my fucking god! I completely forgot how fucking Gable works. They literally talk about that in Stay Night. Oh my fucking god. How the fuck did I forget literally how Gable works? They said this in this. They said this in the Saber route. Of course, this makes sense. I'm sorry. Thus, even going back in time to kill its master is useless. Her spirit has already held the piercing of the adversary's heart as the result. Even the death of its master will not prevent this duty from being fulfilled. Yeah. That's how it was. Dying brain cannot recognize the enemy in front of her eyes. Yet, this was a clash between two opposing rules. This man is the only opponent in this world that would have reverted to the natural order. She notices the spearman before her, a little far. If she reaches out as far as she can, she will just barely fail to reach him. Spear is pulled out. The clang, something hard drops to the ground. Able to keep upright, Mag's body collapses. She falls over into a pool of her own blood. Her pupils are already fading. Finds the errant card from ore, rolling on the ground. She remembers it. She manages to reach out and grasp it tightly. This action uses up half her remaining life. The feeling of the stone in her paw makes her happy enough for it to be worth it. Lying on the ground, tries to reach into her pocket. Her arms can no longer move. Can't take out the amulet she had stowed away. Doesn't understand what she's trying to say to herself. The fact that she cannot show what's inside her pocket fills her with so much sorrow. She becomes that much further away from understanding. Spearman is leaving. Eyes full of sorrow, Magus happily repeats again and again. Then second later, even that has stopped. All told, it took 1 minute. Yeah, her voice changed, yeah. As his prediction was painfully Accurate. God damn! Holy shit! Are you good? Are you good? That's okay. I can. Is that too much? Is that too gory for Twitch? That's my first thought. Is that too gore? That's not too gory, right? Okay, it's gone. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ! Nah, I'm like that. That can't be good for Twitch. Twitch might not like that. Jesus Christ! And that thought he was fine. Away from Bazette's corpse. Let's out a heavy sigh. Twitch shows worse. It's true, but a butt gummy banned for a day, so you tell me. See his spirit like a walking stick to support his bloodstained body. In any case, the outcome is clear. The one left is Bazette's servant, Avenger. Not his master, he shouldn't put up too much of a fight.
お見事。で、俺とやる気力は残ってるか、ランサー。
Probably not.
残ってると言いたいが、こっちの問題で無理そうだな。
As the body's fading away. That between Fire and Gearbo was one of the mutual destruction. Did you see the blow? There's no reason why Lancer would be the only survivor.
悪いな。あとは好きにやってくれ。
Damn.
だいたい俺の仕事はここまでだろ、小僧。
Yeah. Let's be a true man's spirit. Didn't get a chance to reply. There's something about losing face. He soon disappears. Get a chance to say anything. But what now? Bazette, what to be one losing the Holy Grail War is not defeated. No dramatic change yet. We should be freed from the binds of these 4 days at dawn.
まさかバゼットを殺したところで聖杯戦争は終わらない。何しろ俺がいる限り何度でも蘇るからな、そいつは。
So we gotta kill you too, huh? Shadow laughs. His master is dead, yet Avenger seems to be unaffected.
お前は。
まあ待て、そう張り切るな。せっかくバゼットを殺したんだ。とっておきのショータイムが待ってるぜ。
Huh? The moon is dyed black. All of a sudden, those beasts have gathered around the church. What?
なんだ
But why?
こいつら全然やる気がない
Is it because she died? He started moving an inch. Blinking eyes are transfixed not on me, but on the servant. Blinded by the fail of another. Distorted by the perverted glee.
ちきしょう。マスターを失ったからな。俺も奴らの仲間入りかよ。
Spoke like a condemned criminal. Trevor the ultimate punishment. I don't want this, he says. Sergeant Jenny begs her to help, then with tearings I transform into a hideous monster. Yes, yes, yes!
お前は一体
He's the same. Son Avenger's entire body is melting, morphing into the shape of one of those beasts.
こうして俺は失敗する。よく見ておけ、エミヤシロ。これが正体だ。俺は無限に失敗する。この俺がいる限り、聖杯戦争が終わることはない。
So every single one of those is Angamanyu? Every single one? Oh. An actual manifestation of how many times they've failed. Oh, that's just... That's just great. His body's shivering. It used to be Avenger, despite being terrified by the surrounding beasts, bleeding profusely all over its body. Holds onto its sanity and continues to cry out. Huh? Huh?
可能性を皆殺しにしろ。やめろやめろやめろ。見えない見えない。もう何も見えない。そうだ。本物の俺を殺しに来い。やめて。来ないでよ。殺しに来たら殺してやる。
Black Shadow is being devoured by the beasts. Ceremony did not take much time. Beasts are disappearing one by one, and finally, in its place. Making no signs of intelligence. A new hideous creature is crouching in front of me. Oh. That doesn't look very pleasant, does it? Yeah. Her eyes meet. Creature tilts its head curiously. Hops into the bushes like a frog. Turned to marketable plush. I'm the only one left in the square. His body has disappeared without a trace as well. Returned to the first day, probably. Heaven's Cup? What the fuck is Heaven's Cup? The Greater Grail? Words are familiar. Heaven's Cup and the Holy Grail War half a year ago. It's a little girl that went by that name. No, we're not. No, we're not doing that. We did it once. We're not doing that again. No, we're not. No, stop. Shut up. No, shut up. We're not doing that again. No, I refuse. I fucking refuse. I refuse. I will keep us in this infinite. I will keep us here forever. I refuse. If that's the only thing we have to do. If we have to sacrifice her again, I refuse. I politely refuse. No. No. It's not happening. Nope. I'll do anything else. Not that. No. That should be the last piece of this puzzle. Not that awaiting its end with the break of dawn. The winter castle where the little girl waits. Last path will be revealed. Tapping hands on the table, eye to eye. I simply refuse. Red Hollow. Neat. Yes. There's a hole in my chest. Something warm is spitting out of the wound. Something cold invades me in its place. Dreadful yet calming feeling. I watch while tap my foot. This is death. A little pain. A little comfort in this peaceful darkness. It's 8 days before the beginning of the 5th Holy Grail War. Around the city of Fuyuki, we are preparing for the battle. I learned the topography of the location, decided on the hiding place that would become my base. Everything perfectly prepared, I summoned the servants. Like all the work I've done until now, this process made my heart swing. Not the joy and the anticipation of fighting. Two things had happened that made me happy for the first time about my duties. told me to cross the ocean. He said to travel around the wide world. Uncertain of myself, I asked the trepidation if he was in any way dissatisfied with having to form a contract with me. Which is certain as someone replied.
昔一度だけ女選手と肩を並べて戦ったことがあってな。あんたにはあの女の面影がある。
Oh, that just makes that even worse. That just makes that worse. This laughter felt so good and made my unease feel ridiculous. Not that I was betrayed. It's just that they had unshakable hearts from the very beginning. Keep twisting that knife, man. I was all show and never decided on the self that every person must have by the time they reach adulthood. I never had any confidence. Focusing entirely on forging the armor of my autonomous self, I was never able to forge my living self. My inner self weak and cowardly. I've been disappointed by the world ever since the moment I was born. You'll go through each day as if it was work, my father used to say. That's because I'd given up. I was unable to hope. By having no hope, I let every day pass me by. That's because I was scared of everything. In truth, I wanted to be rewarded more than anyone else. Yet I continued deceiving myself, pretending to be wise. In truth, I could have enjoyed those days like an ordinary person would. Yet I continued averting my eyes because I would lose it all one day. In truth, being like this is so easy. I wanted to overcome this weakness so much. I've accepted that I can't bear. I'll live out my life. Live my life. Feeling this miserable. Feeling so miserable. To be honest, I didn't want to die. Welcome back. Yeah, this is going pretty heavy. And then I fall into this place. The hell I kept on tasting with every repetition. Bottom of the pot, made solely from the resentment and hatred of the dead for all living beings. Being here is painful. It can't possibly compare with the previous sense of peace. Having suffered through death already, I feel like I'll lose my mind having to suffer here afterwards. Lasts for but a few minutes before revival. This feeling still makes me nauseous every time. First time I experienced it, I called it hell.
あれが地獄と呼ばれる地点なのかわからない。ただ、おぞましく汚らしかった。意識のある者には、あれは最低の土木です。
But that's not right. This is not hell. This is not the place the dead fall down to. My hell and my rebirth was the peace I felt a while ago. That's what this is. I had realized it long ago. His.
そうなんだ。参ったな。俺は特別感じないけど、気がついたらここにいるって感じで。
This is where he came from. A native thing called Angamani was before putting on its disguise. It's the place where he remained before forming a contract with me. This is where he will return once our contract ends. This false world. But there is no pain in it for him. A place that is nothing but suffering to a human like me does not bother him in the slightest. His memory is his everyday life. Prison, plunder, abuse, contempt, an eternal void. At the end of the suffering, having affirmed the ugly side of humanity, self-trance, no happiness, no sadness, not to mention suffering, nothing exists here. It is the Pure Land. It's the life of a certain youth, said to be the epitome of all the evil in the world. All that blank space is already starting to get filled. Once the picture is finished, simply return to that place. No matter how artificial it may be, this Holy Grail War is his ideal world. I don't trust the likes of him anymore. But I wonder why is he trying to make his wish end? Wakey wakey. Wake up from my slumber. This most vivid death I had until now. Yet I also feel calmer than ever before. No. Maybe they're just frozen solid. Both my reason and emotion. The way I am now, I can do anything. No doubt.
よう、起きたか、マスター。落ち着いているようで何よりだ。
Same as always. See if I can just figure in the corner of the room, occupied with the puzzle. It's getting on my nerves. He's supposed to be my familiar. He does nothing the way I want him to. Originally a formless shadow, how would I lock you up in an insect cage?
お、まだやる気満々みたいだな。打たれ強いね、実際。元サーバントに殺されたっていうのに、全然答えてないみたいだ。
Nagamani, could you shut up for 2 seconds? We get laughter. Flame lights up again in my chilled mind. I can't let slide in his loose manners. His air of a villain that he assumes.
なぜですか、ハンリマユ。この聖杯戦争は私だけの望みではない。今では私以上に望む者がいるはずだ。私にはわからない。私たちの望みは同じなのに、どうして終わらせようとするのです。
Shout with clenched fists. I wonder why I have been betrayed. I want to know how he feels. And yet,
飽きた。つまんね
the others right away. But till now, I've done nothing short of a stellar job of hiding my own emotions.
アベンジャー。
そう睨むなよ。ほら、あんたもいい加減満足しただろ。念願の聖杯戦争を楽しんで、大抵の顛末を味わった。けどさ、ここにはあんたに必要だったものは何一つなかった。まあ、なんだ。俺から切り出すのは使い魔としてルール違反なんだが、そろそろいいだろう。契約を破棄しようぜ、マスター。それで、この話はおしまいだ。
Knowing full well what it means, Avenger holds out his hand. What was that last one? I cannot do this. I was past many up until this point, but not taking another's hand. I can never let go.
アベンジャー。あなた、まだ私が見えている。
Avenger's body wavers ever so slightly. As I thought. His soul will return to the void already.
言っておきますが、私はこの聖杯戦争を止めるつもりはありません。元の死体に戻るなど真っ平だ。
I don't blame you.
そうか。マスターがそう言うなら契約は続けるしかない。しかし、こうなると聖杯戦争の本当の勝者に、また聖杯を壊してもらうしかないか。
そんなことできるわけが。
できるよ。あいつは一度やってるからな。
It's true he did. It didn't end well for him, but yeah.
言っただろう。これは第5回目の再現なんだって。聖杯を壊したやつが聖杯までたどり着いたら、そりゃ壊れても不思議はないさ。
Mm-hmm.
そう。それが。
Avenger's last trump card. No, it's the final act before the curtains fall. Planned from the very beginning.
アベンジャー。
ん
Pin the black shadow to the wall.
もっと早くからこうすればよかった。あなたは私のサーバントなのに言うことを聞かなすぎた。
Oh. There's no room for a counterattack. These commands were right now, and there's no cage around to confine him in. In that case,
お前なんて私の左腕にでもなってしまえ。
what? Bazette, what did you just do? What did you just do? This. He can no longer go out and meet the winner of the Holy Grail War on his own. I don't want to die. I don't want to kill him either. Therefore, from here on, I will protect the Holy Grail.
契約は破棄しない。アンリ、この世界を止めるというなら、あなたであろうと私の敵だ。
Come, let's continue the Holy Grail War. The Holy Grail is mine. This wish is mine. I won't let anyone destroy them. What the fuck is that last image? Oh! I see. Don't I know what that means, chat? Oh my fucking god, bro. Cinema. That. Oh. Wait, wait! Wait, that's not right. Hold on. That's not, no, he just wasn't there he's just not there that day. Well, it's new. Hello? But how often I come here, the truth is always the same. There's nothing here. Let's go elsewhere. Hopefully I'll have a definitive objective the next time I'm here. You ain't fucking deadass, bro. You're not. That's funny. That's funny. But wait, where is he? We reset. Hello, you're supposed to come back. What? This is the same, but with Saber. How often I come here to trust what's the same. He doesn't notice anything either. Nothing here. Let's go elsewhere. Hopefully I'll have a definitive objective the next time I'm here. Yeah, okay. That's, you know what? Damn, you got me to spend the day there. Good job, game. Okay, so I'm gonna bridge. Got it. Last day. Fruitful. I'm taking a guess. From what the game has told me, that's the last thing we do. Is go to the outskirts. Alright, call it a day. It isn't? Well, out of the 3 exclamation points, that's the last one I'm doing. Let's put it that way. Out of all the exclamation marks, that's the last one I'm doing. Fair? Yeah. Yep. That's the same. I was able to say this. It's been good. Huh? I mean, you're right. It has been really good. 4th time's the charm, or something like that. There's nothing to do at the church. I made Shirou should have no more unfinished business over there.
まあ、今更寄り道の一つや二つ変わらないか。
Now we're going just for the sake of it, bro. Now it's just an obligation. I'll just waste some time. You just piled up one after another so quickly, both my mind and body are fatigued. Might be a poor motive. I'll have that woman impart me with some of her vitality again. Excuse me. Should I be worried? Tsundere. Hi. Yeah, we keep coming in here to waste your time, I'm sorry. Music abruptly stops. Karin vacantly stares at me as if she's just seen a ghost.
なんで中断するかな。今までやめたことなんて一度もなかったのに。
I'm turning a stir, I take my usual seat. I've come all this way, even this pew was comfortable.
おい、続きどうした？いつもみたいに構わずやってくれ。終わるまで待ってるから。
Shirou, every time you go in here, you sound more and more like a dick. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Quite a few jeers.
いえ、話があるのでしたら、すぐそちらに伺います。
True. He's like, bro, his attitude it just gets worse and worse. Why do you keep coming back here? That's rare. Tell me this antisocial woman actually had the capacity to be concerted this whole time. Shirou, what the fuck? Oh, I would like her to show it on the first or second visit. And not having my needs attended to just bothers me. Someday I'm going to teach her how to read the mood. If I ever get the opportunity.
エネルギー不足なんでムカムカしたいんだ。気にせず日課を続けてくれ。
演奏は続けますが、それはどういう意味でしょうか？
Oops. Does she like the expression, get worked up?
元気が出るってことなんだが。
Just get to be with a nun. Yeah, bro, he is just here for problems. That's it.
あんたのオルガンはちょうどいい充電になる。聞いてると頭がビリビリするからな。
Huh? Unsatisfied, Cotton turns back to the organ. Apparently she can't understand how getting worked up and shocks are related. In any case, the performance is resumed. I was breathed into the non-existent organ once again. Fingers covered in wounds touch the keyboard. The 4th time, the grating melody reverberates in the chapel. Surprisingly, I feel like it's different than before. Perhaps because the performer's fingers were filled with passion? Waves of sound that were only vaguely irritating before now clearly stimulates my nerves. Just like that. I feel my irritation turn to anger. Finally, the rationality I decorated myself with dissolves. Is there nothing you find beautiful? A woman said something like that. My feelings like that are long since gone away. I feel at ease now. All I need to do is see things for what they are. Having personal sentiments a burden in many ways. And yet, why? Stop screwing around. A glimpse of a strange landscape flashes before my eyes. I understand significance. It's a desolate wasteland, somewhere far above the ground where the air is thin. But why do I recall that now? An irrelevant thought that would not fade even if cast away. Not just a feeling of hatred that remains. This scenery has burned into my eyes as well. Stop screwing around. Why am I remembering this kind of place? Shouldn't be anything. Shouldn't be anything there. Nothing! Let my heart waver. It's too late now. I'll allow myself to embrace something like sentimental thoughts. Not the past will change just because I remembered it. It doesn't turn into something beautiful out of some mistaken sentiment. Some mistaken fantasy. Better things the way that they are. I was to think that things which aren't mine belong to me. Just because of nostalgia. Art isn't having nothing. The meaning is in being nothing. You fabricate something that doesn't even exist. You become no different from a meaningless sacrifice. Even so, it's still true. It's true that nothing exists here. Nothing existed here. Hadn't I wished for there to be meaning in that? Performance is over before I knew it. Oh, wow, that was quick. If my goal of regaining some vitality goes, I can help but say it was a letdown. Then I realized Khan is standing in front of me. Now I think about it, does she want something from me?
あなたがここに来ることはもうないと思っていました。
So did I. Me and you were the same.
同感。なんでかな。きっと気の迷いだったんだ。元気が出ると思ったのに脱力させられたし。
He stopped harassing me.
自分で続けろと言ったのに。私の演奏はお気に召しませんか？
I hated it.
そうだな。技術レベルじゃ文句はないぜ。その包帯だらけの体でよく体力が続くもんだ。正直感心する。って待てよ。あんた実はオルガンの演奏すごくうまい？
I don't know, Shirou. It's an archer class made out of archers. Do people die when they're killed? You tell me, bro. Fucking you tell me.
人語に落ちぬ自負はあります。自身の取り柄を鍛えるのは私の趣味です。
Dead people truly dead? Sakura's brother doesn't hate the people he dislikes. Like, bro. What the fuck, Shirou, you dumbass.
珍しく強気じゃんか。そうか。あんたうまかったのか。
Not were, is. Shirou, get your words straight. I've done something rude. What'd you do if I said I'd been... What would she do if I said I'd been appreciating it with the same mindset as watching a school play? Shirou might just be stupid. Probably.
理解していただけて幸いです。
I don't know if he does.
ついでに私の演奏のどこがお気に召さないのかを聞きたいのですが。
All of it!
どこって聞いてると眠くなるところ。
Keyword is might.
電気使えとは言わねえけど、もっとわざとらしいほど盛り上げてくれないと。
How?
あと、何でもかんでも受け入れるような芸風もつまらない。もう少し反社会的なシャウトを聞かせてほしい。
What?
こう、感極まって鍵盤を蹴りつけるぐらいに。
Kick the keyboard, bro. Fuck it. It'd be perfect if you add some heavy distortion.
それは私ではなく曲が悪いということでは？
I don't know.
加えて聴いている人間の感性も悪いかと。
Shirou probably does. Shirou probably does.
何？マナー悪いのかこの観客。
Yes! Shirou! Yes! You always find something? Yeah, because it's Cotton. He has to bitch about Cotton somehow. Shirou and his end of none he keeps bitching to. Like, damn, bro. Shirou will go on fucking Twitter, post a picture back. Ah, me and this bitch of a nun I found. Like, why do you keep seeing her then if you don't like her? Ah, damn.
言語に接するほどに私の語彙では言い表せるものがありません。
Yeah, that's funny. Just to harass a nun, right? Like, what the fuck? Turn away and try not to laugh. Well, this was a hard woman to understand, but I see. She reacts like this when you poke at something she's proud of.
何か？
Nothing.
いや、込み上げてきたものを我慢しただけ。
Just a little bit. It's always a little bit. Every time. Every fucking time. Just a little bit.
あんた、割と機関棒だよな。音楽の先生もしつけるのにさぞ苦労したろう。
あなたの基準で私を決めつけないでください。
Yeah, please don't.
それと あなたには私の生い立ちを語ったはずです。
True.
私は孤立しているのですから。音楽は独学だと思わないのですか？
No.
いるだろう、音楽の先生ぐらい。
Probably not.
あんたの音には正しい規律がある。何人もの手を渡って受け継がれてきた演奏者の意志みたいなものだ。あんたのオルガンは自分のためのものじゃないだろう。
I don't know.
あんたの演奏は多くの人間のために編み込まれた普遍的な音楽だ。
Huh. A technique can be refined through self-study. A genius can't construct a concept that transcends time. Those who shine through their talent are the flowers of the tree. Those who shine through their heritage become the trunk and nurture the tree. Nice words, Sir Shirou. Good words. Spoken very wise.
ま、そんな小難しい話以前に上達したいなら人に教えてもらうのが一番手っ取り早い。世間体より合理性の方を優先したんだろうさ。
Hate none or love none. Just commit. I don't know. This guy, Shirou's being fucking. This is the only. I bet this is the only character Shirou is like this with. Like, bro, make up your fucking mind. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Shiki, in a way of like, to everyone else, except, like to all his friends and family, except Arihiko and Ark. He is just like straight polite. But with Ark and Arihiko, he is up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Like, bro, pick a fucking, just commit to something, man. Damn. Like, pick a side, bro. Either hate them or love them. Pick a side. Obviously, I do realize that the way he acts to Arihiko and Ark is his way of expressing that he really cares about you. If he's a dick to you, but also nice to you, that means he really cares about you. That part I do understand, but still, it gives me the same vibe that Shirou's giving here. It's like, bro, pick a fucking side. Very wise one by Shirou. I hate this one specific nun. Emu. Call it sun, and we find it moe. True.
機関棒ってのはそういうこと。あんたは本当に好きなもののためなら最善を尽くすタイプだと思うんだが。
あなたの推測にはうなずけませんが、
Of course you get.
音楽を学ぶために特例として時間と指導者を用意していただきました。何かと問題はありましたが。
Well, yeah, of course.
ほら、怒られてもめげないっていうか、あんまりダメージいかないっていうか。あんたは根っこのところに他人じゃ動かせないものがあるんだよ。自分がないなんてよく言ったもんだ。ほんと、教会の神父ってのはどいつもこいつも高画にできているんだな。
You could say that again. Holy shit, you could say that again. We get laughter. Huh? What's put me in such a good mood? I don't know if it's because of the entertainment or if it's because I'm feeling a bit careless. But I'm getting a bit high. On the other hand, she became stiff and stood still. Seems that something had struck home for her too.
そんなに高顔でしょうか、私。
There's certainly a very interesting dynamic, Cthulhu. Certainly a very interesting and, I guess fun dynamic, yeah? Fun. They're kind of talk in a way. I could be wrong, obviously. They're kind of talk in a way like they're old friends, you know? Like, they just say shit. Like, they'll just shit talk each other and be like, oh, there's something wrong? Yeah, it did. Oh, okay, well, my bad. Says something wrong again. Oh, well, hey, like... You know, it's a back and forth. It's a back and forth. You know, what old friends do. It feels like that. That's what it feels like to me. Which, not bad. That's not a bad thing. That's the observation I'm getting. But I could be wrong.
ここの前任者といい勝負。
You know... Sure, that guy was pretty fucking thick-skinned. She's a bit stiff as she searches for words. So this rare moment of clumsiness. Perhaps I'm in an uplifting mood because my senses have relaxed. As I pretend to not see until now, I begin to pulse in unison with my heartbeat. Shirou, stop! Shirou, no! Bad! Bad! The sort of sound like the tearing of thin vinyl, excuse me. Some blood spills out from the bottom of her vestments.
どうした生理か
I went sure shot with a gun. Right about now, I think. I want Shirou just shot, frankly. Be sure to go shut no minute. No!
わおマンボウ。
傷が開いただけです。申し訳ありませんが、
そうだな。一つ後ろにずれるわ。あれ。
So true. Don't agree with it.
こっちのミスだ。
There you go. Went to seat behind me. And a bit further away, the center blow is fainter.
けどあんたも大変だね。傷が開いたって、まだ夜の街を徘徊してるんだ。そうか。4日目の夜には律儀に俺を探してるんだっけ。
そうです。聖杯戦争の再現が終わるまで4日目の夜は街に出なくてはいけません。
Right.
もっとも疲れているのはそれだけではありませんが、
Okay.
最近悪魔払いの真似事も始めましたので。
Oh?
へえ。
Wasn't actually paying attention. To be honest, just because the smell of the blood is fainter now doesn't mean that I'm completely in control. For instance, my eyes are fixed on the wounds hidden behind those white bandages. By those slender arms and shoulders that seem as if they'd break just by being held down. And by her white belly, but with blood that surely is fresh and seasoned like those sweet fish skewers. What the fuck, Shirou?
本職の調子はいいのか。
いいえ、これが全く。今まで多くの悪魔払いをこなしてきたけど、弱音を言ってしまえば、今回のようなケースは初めてです。
そいつ手強いんだ。
The toughie? Her blood is service on her bandages. Blood fetish? Fucking insane. Her blood is service on her bandages. Luscious, raw. Not that she was like a doll, but she was plenty fresh and rare.
強いか弱いかで言えば、低級の部類に入るでしょう。
No.
でも一つだけ、今までと違うところがあって。だって、この悪魔は私に厳しいんだもの。
It is a demon.
はあ？悪魔が厳しいのは当たり前じゃないのか？
いいえ、基本的に悪魔は優しいのです。
What?
その結果はどうあれ、彼らは人の苦悩を理解し、取り除こうとする架空要素。見ようによっては人間の味方ですから。間違っても人間を叱ったりはしないのです。
What? I feel like she's tempting me. Hands are folded in prayer. Things entwined. Wounded body. Reminds me of... This is something dedicated to God. Intended to be offered to a demon. Someone who does nothing but accept things as they are. Convenient sacrifice that accepts sin without reason. What the fuck, Your Honor? I did not have time to fucking react. It was fractions. It should be fine. So good. I'm getting Hisui out. I'm getting Hisui. Somebody, I'm calling Hisui on the phone. Hisui? Yeah. Yeah, they're doing it again. Yeah. Yeah, they're. It's like for real for this. Yeah. Yeah, they're for real this time. Yeah. Yeah, so just... Okay. Okay. Thank you. Alright, yeah, Hisui's good to go. Checked in with her. She's good to go. Again, this is heroin. Fuck me. Man! This is bad. Switch out of this mind. This impulse will end up breaking down my shell.
どうしたの？体調が乱れているようだけど。
He wants to vigorously fuck the shit out of you. Anyway.
いや、ちょっと貧血。
Wrong MC. Wrong MC. Wrong MC, Shirou. I see what you must switch in mindsets. You're the wrong MC.
それより今の話、初めてのケースってことは、つまり面白い。
Said in a funny way. Yeah. Thank you. She sneezes. Someone's talking about me?
全然。予想外のことばかりで、どちらかというと腹立たしいわ。
Right.
そうね。正直、うんざりしてきたかも。
So have I. We should leave this church.
自分から介入したことだけど、私の手には負えそうにないし。この辺りで引き上げていいかしら。
You should. You should really withdraw so that blood fetish, alright? Yep. You should really withdraw so that you don't get, you know, anything worse happens.
別に、あんたの好きにすればいい。
Okay.
なんだよ。秋っぽいなとか、無責任だなとか言ってないぞ、俺。
それはそうだけど。ほら、厳しいじゃない、あなた。
Extremely! To her specifically! Hush, he says. First time I've been told that. I think I've been told before that I'm someone who is patient and someone who is impatient. Which one was called which? I still can't switch. This one is a formidable opponent. I wonder whether she can see me with those golden eyes. This is impossible. I think that my cocoon is on the verge of collapse with just 4 encounters.
もしかして本気にしましたか？
え？
Look up at her.
申し訳ありません。少し私もあなたをからかってみたくなったのです。
Huh? I thought you were
ご心
sadistic.
配なく途中で投げ出すことはありません。
I thought you were sadistic and just liked making people feel bad. No, I don't know if that's the time to say this, bro.
私が自分に課した役割はあなたを導くことですから。
ああ。そういえば、もともと情報を交換する間柄だったっけ？ 1 回目は助かったけど、2回目以降は役に立たないんでは。
Cotton, try and not be cute.
それはあなたが関係のない話をするからです。重要な話をしてもらえれば、私とて意見は返せます。
It's true.
そうなんだ。
Yes.
けど、
There's nothing left I should ask about. The relationship between Amiya Shirou and Cotton had already been settled by the 3rd visit. Oh, Sada mechanism. What does that say? Sadomasochism, and it's actually more common than you think. Oh. Someone who's both, basically. Oh. Well, I learned something new today.
悪いけど、もうほとんど終わっているんだ。さっきの話だけど、実際、あんたはもう引き上げて構わないんじゃないかな。本職の方は、そうだな。諦めて次の獲物を見つけてくれ。
Damn. That's the end of it. Soon even this relation will come to an end.
愚問と分かってはいますが、あなたはそれでいいのですか？
Yes! Then we won't have to watch as Shirou does untold, unkind things to you.
いいに決まってる。そのためにいろいろやってきたんだから。
それはあなたの意思で。あなたはどうして この願いを解決しようとするのです。
Huh?
決まってるだろ。俺はエミやシロだからな。一度ぐらいは人助けをしてみたいんだ。
I have no doubts. Answer from the second visit was what I truly, sincerely believed. Take my leave. But to think that even being able to say those words just now made this time meaningful.
待って、
What? Can't hang around any longer. I'll pause and head for the
あ
door.
なたは虚無よ。生まれていないもの、未知のものがある限りあり続ける。
There are many gaps left. Also filled them in quickly.
けど、すべてが生まれてしまったら、あなたの居場所はどこにもない。この日常が埋まっていけばいくほど、あなたは輝きを失っていく。
I'm not losing it. It's just
世
that
界への関心を失って、元の無に戻るのよ。
I read to my original, proper form. That's all. Okay, well. Alright. It's actually amazing. Trust me, it's actually pretty good. You should do it. It's really fun. Never seen this before? Huh? Wait, what do you... There's stuff you don't know about either anymore? Wait. Yeah, I don't know what Shirou's fucking talking about. Shirou is like... Shirou at the church is so confusing, dude. He's so confusing when he's at the church. He's like a different individual the way he fucking talks to her. Like, Jesus Christ, Shirou. Huh? I'm at the bridge. Something strange catches my eye. Stop and stare, but can't possibly understand what their intention is.
何やってんだ、あいつ。
Archer? Leave it alone. He'll come back to bite me later. The friend should at least give a word of caution. It's not Archer.
ありゃ、見るからに不審なのが雲みたいによじ登ってくるかと思えば、エミヤさんちのシロくんじゃない。
But what the fuck are you doing, Tosuka?
どうしたの、こんなところにやってきて。ここ車道だから危ないわよ。あ、それともダイブ？
No! Yeah, watch out for that truck, Tosuka. Suddenly I feel drained. Pretty seriously worried I'm going to jump off. I just don't get her thought process.
あのな、遠坂。友人の身を案じてやってきた人間にその反応はないんじゃないのか？
Mm-hmm.
あと、危ないのはそっちの方だ。
But stands at the edge of a bridge looking down.
え、嘘？さっきの見てたの？エミヤくん。
Yes! That's why I'm here!
じゃあ見えちゃった？ずっと見てた？
So, what?
バッチリ見てたのね。こっちくしょ。
What? What are you talking about? Ah! 0.2 seconds later, I have to tilt my head in confusion at Tosuka's eccentric behavior. A single punch, as a counterattack, made explosive contact with the side of my head. Oh. Well, no!
誤解でした。
And how many times have I seen this trope since then? 900 million times, perhaps, in anime? I can't believe not even Nas was above doing this fucking trope. Male anime protag doing nothing, being innocent. Female heroine walks near male protag. Is either in underwear, completely nude, wearing a bathrobe, or some sort of, exposed situation where they feel uncomfortable being seen by the male protagonist because they have feelings for him. Gets mad at him, punches him, says it's their fault, even though they were just existing in the plane they were currently in. But it's their fault. And now we have to club this misunderstanding for a whole episode. And it's peak every time. No, the fuck it's not! Yeah, when they do it in creative ways, sure, but it's like, I'm so sick of it. At least this time it was instant punch to the face. Oh, sorry, my B, I misunderstood. But it's like, bro, you already threw the fucking punch. You already fucking hit him. You already assaulted him. It's no point apologizing, bro. You already assaulted a man. It's no point. It's no point. We'll be there every time and always clap. No! I'm so sick of that goddamn trope. Lowers her arms to the side with a slight bow. In addition to her study of Chinese martial arts, it seems like Tosuka has taken up karate too.
いや、すごいぞ、父さんが。全身を使い切った理想的な右フックだった。頬骨にひび入ってるかもしんない。
Well, your Avalons were fine, but yeah. I don't say it, but I tell her through the look in her eyes that her feelings alone aren't enough to earn my forgiveness.
だからごめんってば。
Do not forgive her! She assaulted you for no reason!
今のは全面的に私が悪かったです。東西南北、上から下まで不注意でした。
Pay rent. Do that, and I might forgive you. Pay some rent, and I might forgive you. Might. Alright. To be fair, he's used to being assaulted. It's true. Usually hear such an earnest apology from Tosuka. How many people is like a hobby for this red devil? But the wonderful cures mistakes and I'm making trouble for someone. She was unexpectedly meek. At times like these, Tosuka tends to do whatever she pleases. Unfortunately, the place she chose is a 2-lane roadway with a 60km/h speed limit where even the slightest negligence can get you run over. That was a loaded sentence, but you know what? You're fucking right. So, watch your tone.
まあ、今後はもうちょい行動を遅めるように。考え即殴るでは、あなたの今後が心配です。
Mm-hmm. Not so much for her future as those of the innocent people in her near vicinity.
失礼ね。普段はもっと冷静よ。
Clearly.
今のだって見てたのがシローじゃなかったらストップかかったわ。
See? What I said about that trope.
何？東坂の中じゃ、俺は無条件で有罪扱いなのか？
え？ああ、そうじゃなくて、他の人だったら慌てなかったというか、そんなに恥ずかしくなかったというか、ああ、いや、誰であろうと有罪なのは確かなんだけど、うん。
Watch out, Tosuka! It's a 60km/h truck! Coming in! Look out!
いまいち要領を得ないな。
Oh, it's on the side of the road. Excuse me. Never mind. Different lane. Never mind. You're fine.
つまり、さっきの誤解においては、俺だけ罪が重いと。
そうよ。そう。だってシロ、目いいじゃない。
Right. Alright. So that's it. At this point, even I can understand what's going on. In that devastating punch, I explained that I had just gotten here and she entered self-loathing mode. After that, she refused to say anything, but don't ask me why. But...
わからんな。なんで鉄骨の上になんて登ってたんだ？そんなに普通の車道は退屈か？
Can't handle the normal streets anymore? Bullseye, huh? Bruh. Fuck it. Also, scene that's bright daytime. Neat. Just straight from Tsunade Playbook 101. It fucking is. Rather before I arrived, Tosuka had been elegantly, there we go, observing the city below from on top of that steel arch.
いつになく鋭いじゃない、エミヤ君。
や
っぱり初めから見てた？
No! In case of bullshit point of vault, just hold it upside down. It's not that hard, bro. Just hold it upside down.
初めから見てたならすぐに止めてる。
Yeah! Just hold it upside... Bro, that's not... Come on. This is how it worked on the 3DS. That's how it works now. Come on, man. Get with the times.
いくら遠坂でもあそこを登っていくのは無茶だ。サーカスじゃあるまいし、落ちたらシャレじゃ済まないぞ。
It's true.
まったく、あんまり心配させないでくれ。
But bro, don't do that. It's annoying. Deal with it, bro. Stupid. I guess I should say, idiot. Hit her head with a light chop. Who took my chop without complaint? Well, what can I say? I'm about to say this, but a meek Tosuke isn't bad either.
何のつもりかは知らないけど、次は普通に歩いてくれ。それで、さっきの右フックは帳消しにしよう。
Damn, that's it? That's all it takes? Damn.
そうね。約束はできないけど、ここぞという時以外は控えとく。
Bro.
ま、下調べはもう十分だしね。
Saying I can't make any promises is just like her. Or at least it means there's a possibility of her climbing that arch once more.
なあ、もしかして遠坂、俺が話した怪物たちを調べてるのか？
Were you?
ちょっと、どうしたのよ一体。
Huh?
今日に限ってえらく勘がいいじゃない。鉄骨の上にいたのはともかく、なんでそれが使い魔たちとつながるのよ。
There's not much else to fucking look out for nowadays, so I don't know.
いや、なんていうか、それは。
What else is there to look for? Damn. I met someone here before doing exactly the same thing as Tosaka. I'm not sure if I should tell her that. Archer.
それは？
それは、アーチャーのやつが似たようなことをやってたから。
Stupid. Why should we act like this? The relationship between Toadsk and Archer isn't really something you can easily explain. Even though the contract has been called off, there's no sign that either of them has cancelled it. So like now, they show interest in the same things while pretending not to notice each other, insisting it's a relationship of give and take.
挨拶にすら来ないと思ったら、またつまらないおせっかいを焼いてるわけね。
Hmm?
それで、あいつはなんて言ってたの？エミヤ君。
何って、そうだな。具体的には何も。あの怪物たちを敵視しているくせに、あれは倒してもキリがないとか、無害だから放っておけとか。
I will say, chat. Given that I just again the HA follows whatever ending it fucking feels like in the moment. The relationship between Archer and Tosaka, it's not quite what I hoped it would be post Stay Night, you know? I don't know, I thought they mended with, I mean, whatever, like in bad terms, I guess not really. It's just the way they act together is not how I thought they would, given how UBW ended. You know? I'm not a big fan of it. Am I making sense? I hope I'm making sense. At least you seem to agree, Angelos. That's good. I'm making somewhat sense. I know. But I mean, like, by the end of it, they will, like, pretty much mend it, right? They are pretty much reconciled, you know? And we're friends again. Despite what happened. And then you have Heisei, and it's like, their contract is sealed off, apparently. They never talk to each other, and they don't know what the other's doing, and this and that, and it's like, huh? I'll see, you're true, you're right, Cthulhu. He doesn't do that. But I thought, you know, I don't know. I was hoping they would be more, you know, together and friends than this. They're acting more like it's the first time meeting, yeah, and I don't think I like that too much. Because that means less screen time for Archer, which I really don't like. I really don't like the fact that there's so little Archer in this game. Despite, like, he had, like, one of the biggest moments in the game, which is the fight with Saber. But, like, other than that, he does barely anything. And he's got to save the cat with the trio. He's got the fishing scene twice, and, like, that's it. True. Also true.
他にはエミヤ君の言う怪物たちの大元が何であるか知ってる素振りだった？
Bro has no idea. Yeah, true. Yeah.
それはないと思う。怪物たちの目的が何であるか知りたいとか、そんな段階だった。
That sounds about right.
ここを下調べしてるのにまだそんなことに気づいてないの？そ
But-
いつらの目的なんて一つだけじゃない。
待った。驚くのはこっちの方だ。遠坂はあの怪物たちの目的がわかるのか？
I'm aware, Ane. I'm well aware. I knew it 60 minutes ago.
ええ、理由はわからないけど目的なら明白じゃない。
Is it?
エミヤ君、あなたから聞いた話じゃその怪物たちはあなたしか殺していないんでしょ？
Well, from the sounds of it, they killed Angamanyu last night, so I don't know. Maybe this stuff like this really considered my thoughts on how to exit of this game at first. It's better in these moments again. Makes feelings just something with Fate Zero. That's what it's also fun. Yeah, I didn't know that as well on JP. She's been out for like a week now or something. Which is really nice. Just one. Oh yeah, right. I misinterpreted the scene. It's just they mentioned like something devouring him, right? They said something about like him being devoured. So I took it as they were like devouring him, but I guess that was a, I don't know the word. What the fuck's the word? A description of what was happening to him. Not what was actually happening to him. It was description, not what actually happened. But not this way. See, I'm half right. God damn, bro, I was half right. I didn't even say he was being killed. I just said he was being devoured. Right, bro, I was half right. God damn. We call this literature. Thank you. But man, Angela, I don't know what to say to that, honestly. HA has been really good. It's been, and that's not the time to have this talk just yet. Obviously, not done yet. It's been really good so far. It's been like fantastic visual novel, but there are some moments that I don't think even in the remaster it'd be like, you know, I don't think the remaster would even solve those issues. Some of the writing and all that. I don't even think the remaster would solve those because that's just what the writing is. Some of the Elias stuff, some of the stuff in the church, Shirou's behavior in some of the Waku Waku Splash moments, and some of the character direction and all that. My honest opinion, they don't act out of character, but it's a cover after the ending, which is fair. It feels very different from Stay Night, which is what it's supposed to, right? Because it's 6 months after Stay Night, so it's supposed to feel different than what Stay Night was, obviously. So it's doing its job as it should. Man, there are moments where it just feels off. You know, there are moments where it feels off. That's what's after. And it makes a 10 out of 10, really? Ending's that good. So we'll see. But yeah, man, Fate Zero. I don't think this game will ever reach those levels where I'm thinking like that. Like I'm thinking about this the way I do Fate Zero. That's not happening. But man, imagine if it did. Holy, imagine if it managed that. Damn. I don't think H is gonna manage that because it had to be really bad suddenly to make that happen.
まあ、それはそうだけど。
The best thing also wrote for years, which is fair. Some stuff in here is generally one of his best work. It is genuinely some of his best stuff in here. Sam, okay. That's hype. That's how good the ending is. Damn. Truly concludes the plot, huh? Meaning we don't need more fake content.
なら話は簡単よ。4日目の夜にだけ現れて、4日間の異常を感じ取ってるエミヤくんだけを狙う怪物。
Uh-huh.
そいつらはね、あなたにクリアさせないために集まってきてるのよ。
Cthulhu. Wrong pronoun. You know everything I said? You got it, Captain. Everything from here on out. Ignore everything you're saying from here on out. You got it. Go back. Don't worry about it. Simple mistake. See, like, you all don't direct pronouns at me too much, so slipping up once in a while, don't worry about it. I'm not that strict on it. Because say we don't use them too much around these parts, you know? For some reason, I feel a chill going down my spine. As he says, those monsters have only been killing me. It shouldn't be surprising at all. But stop you from clearing it. Something about that phrasing was nauseatingly repulsive.
もっとも、だから何って感じだけど。その怪物を見たいんだけど、いくら探しても見つからないし。
Then be with me till the 4th night, bro. Not that hard.
あーちゃんのやつ、どうやって見つけたのかしらね。
He's Shirou? Why'd you take a position on the roof of Shinto's center building and snipe the monsters trying to invade? At the great field of vision from that building's roof and Archer's Hawkeyes, the discovery would have been difficult. I guess that too.
それで他には何か言ってた？
Nope.
一人じゃもう無理とか、そろそろ誰かの手を借りに行くとか、そういうの。
That's not Archer, come on.
そういうのはなかったな。あ、口にはしないけど、竜道寺を睨んでたっけ？
True, he did do that.
竜道寺？
Why?
そっか。使い魔たちが溢れ出るのはそっちの方角なわけね。
Yeah, we're going to the Greater Grail. Okay. Remember, it's his ghost story. Kageyama Entrail Graveyard. Man used to ban old women to die when not even the dead are buried. What's left is a mountain of discarded meat. Oh. Oh, up on the cliff. Right. Truly, it's a suitable graveyard for these creatures.
オーケー。大体の状況は飲み込めたわ。怪物が見つけられないのは痛いけど、ま、最後の最後には目の当たりにするだろうし。
Also, I remember something, chat. I forget when we talked about it. We really never did go see Kiritsuga's grave, huh? I really wish we got that scene. Since Fujinette came from there that one time. And I said I really wanted to. Like, just a scene with Shirou and Saber. Maybe Shirou and Ilya? That's wishful thinking. We never did get that, huh? Though, at the same time, didn't someone in chat say that was going to happen? I don't think they're here in the chat now, but like, I remember someone did say like that was gonna happen. And I didn't take their word for it, obviously, because I'm like, well, I can't blame everything, but at the same time, they could be saying something true and spoiling something, so I'm just gonna ignore it. But I did never forget about it. And now we're this far in. I don't remember, it's just someone did, I forget who it was. Someone said like, oh yeah, that'll happen, that scene exists. Like, yeah, you'll see the grave eventually. And I noticed it, didn't acknowledge it, but I kept it in the back of my mind. What was said? Just that we would see Kiritsu's grave at some point. That was it. Like, there will be a scene with Shirou at Kiritsu's grave, or... I don't remember the specifics, but something with Kiritsu's grave to do. And, again, now that we're this far in, I'm like... They just fucking lied. They should have just typed in chat and said, you know what, I'm gonna lie to their face. Lie on the internet? I know, right? Crazy. But like, damn, you willingly just lied to me. Alright, like, fair enough. Alright. Should I be doing this more minute? No, don't. Because my thinking is now just like, what did you gain from that? Like, sure, I was kind of always anticipating, like, oh, is it happening now? I'm not gonna lie. every time there was a little exclamation point, not exclamation, but like a little like icon or new or exclamation point for the temple, I was always thinking, please, let this be. Is this the graveyard thing? Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Never happened. That's goddamn. Why would you fucking bring it up if you're not gonna take me there, game? Why would you bring up that the graveyard is here, but you're not gonna let me go there? God damn. That's such a waste of such a wasted opportunity. A Lancer Archer barbecue grill event? Hero chatter, to be honest. Maybe. Maybe. Minon, you can't gaslight me that easily. He just stretches lazily as if to say there's no point in investigating here anymore.
私は帰るけど、エミヤ君はどうするの？一緒に帰る？
I mean...
いや、まだ町に用事がある。ここで別れよう。
I guess I got stuff to do.
さ、じゃあまた後で。あんまり寄り道しないで帰ってくるのよ。
There is a hidden event though? Or hidden events. There are hidden events though. We'll see how much I believe you on that. After you saying you should random gaslight me, now I can't trust what you're saying. Hold on. You've dug your own grave now. Now I can't trust the word you're saying now. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Nobody knows. As he heads to the footbridge. That's what I want. Have you think? Oh, reverse psychology, is it? We'll see who outsmarts who. Chatter. Cthulhu. Wanting to distrust everything? Like 1984. No, man. Coming over there is no problem with her athletic prowess, but they should pick clothes better suited for these kinds of stunts. Well, leaving that aside.
あーちゃんのことはいいのか？
別にいいわよ。あいつが何していようと私には関係ないし。エミヤ君もあいつに期待なんかしちゃダメよ。思わせぶりな行動ばっかりで、いざって時は何もしないやつなんだから。
じゃあ、遠坂には期待していいのか？
もちろん。乗りかかった船だもの。
Right.
あなたが最後までたどり着くのなら、その時はできる限り力を貸すわ。
Fucking better.
右フックのお返しにね。
Hesitation, Tulga jumps over to the footbridge and lands with a soft thump. It's different than the time with Archer. Behind a feeling of refreshment, Red Magus gracefully exits the stage. Whoa! Thank God, a wallpaper, something gained. Alright. Next day. Last one. Let's... Oh, I got so confused. Elia, hi. Keep throwing him on the bus all the time. I want to help. Proud of his pal, but mog it like that. Honestly, yeah, it's like, damn. I guess that scene wasn't post UBW, you could say. That scene wasn't post UBW true ending, clearly. Cats forced to live together, truly. Wait a minute, I had two cats that were forced to live together once. I want to hear the truth from her. As like this, no one will interfere. Waves that are very open, Holy Grail will not reach this castle. There's nowhere in sight. Wait, this is what? Oh, I said what? Why is that? I haven't read this. I have read this before. Right, it was a pick thing. Be a last piece upon the ground. So we are gonna end it, huh? I just said to go to the Heaven's Cup. That's my secret artifact, this third sorcery, or Heaven's Feel. Girl of Winter, who bears their name. Should have known all the tricks behind this from the start. Passing through the long hallway, I exit into the courtyard. The sky of the castle is always cloudy. I don't know what kind of grail it is. Perhaps it simply couldn't invade this castle, owned by the true Holy Grail.
イリアスフィール。
Why did you say it like that? I call out to her. I want ease and resignation. I'm lacking emotion now. Dude, what was the... Bro. That was... I was just remembered. That was honestly really fucking rude, man. I'm not gonna lie. You didn't need to say it like that. At all. There's no reply. Lift my foot to walk a little closer.
大丈夫。聞こえてるからそこにいて。こんにちは、シロ。わざわざ会いに来てくれたの？
Yeah. The foot stops. Seems like this will be... This will end pretty quickly.
野暮用があって会いに来た。少し話を聞きたいんだが。
His tone changed. Shirou's tone changed a lot, actually. Holy.
シロから誘いに来るなんて珍しいね。それでどんな話かしら。できれば明るい話にしてほしいけど。せっかくのパーティーなんだもの。どうせなら楽しまなくっちゃもったいないでしょ。
それは同感。で、やっぱり知ってたんだ、イリアは。
Push it in.
なんとなくね。けど、シロが知ったらやめちゃうだろうから、できるだけここには来てほしくなかったの。
Sure, you did do what you could to prevent us from getting here.
私も続けられるのならいつまでも続けていたいから。
Ah. So that's why she didn't want me to do anything in this castle. Interference was Ilia's form of resistance.
その割には趣味に走りすぎてたような。
だって最後にはやってきちゃうんだもの。なら全部まとめて楽しくやろうかなって決めたんだ。
Everything's in order, huh? You know, she had known it all from the beginning. This girl still played along. Quit in this castle, not bringing down or blaming the real culprit.
イリア、天の杯ってのは何なんだ？それが聖杯戦争を再現してる聖杯なんだな。
せっかちね。いきなり本題。けどまあ、今まで散らされたんだものね。行儀の悪さは多めに見てあげる。いい？冬季の聖杯戦争のご褒美だった聖杯は、聖杯の名を借りた魔力の渦でしかなかった。その有り余る力で持ち主の願いを抗議的に見て叶えるだけ。けど今回の聖杯は違うわ。
Okay.
大した力はないくせに自分のできる範囲で持ち主の願いを叶えようとするちっちゃいけど本物の聖杯なの。
So we actually have a real Holy Grail here.
もう言うまでもないことだけど、その正体はサーバント。
Which obviously, yeah, Mangamania.
3回目の聖杯戦争で召喚されて聖杯に取り込まれて聖杯の力で人間の願いを叶える悪魔に成長した誰かさんなのでした。
Demon that grants people's wishes is a misnomer. To be precise, he grew into a demon that people wished for.
けどその悪魔の名前は口にしない。
Right.
天の杯というのはその悪魔の契約書みたいなものなんでしょうね。そこは始まりの地点。悪魔が大事にしている契約者がいる場所じゃないかしら。
そこに聖杯があるってことか。それはどこだ？
この町で一番高いところ。5回目の聖杯戦争にいなかった人はそこから地上に落ちてくるのね。
Fell?
何もかも逆さまなの。ヘブンズフィールじゃなくてヘブンズフォールなんだから。
What? Good pun, Elia. Highest point in the city. It's not the central building, but rather...
無茶な話だ。どうすればいけるんだよ、あんなところに。
Wait, so... Is it implying... I don't know, I don't know where my thinking's coming... I mean, I know where this... thinking's coming from. Because it happened in... it happened in Zero, kind of. That's... I don't know if it sounds right. Are we inside the Grail? Is that what this is? Considering considering someone fell down? Heaven's fault? I know it doesn't sound right, but it's just... Because it's the same imagery they use in Zero when Kiritsuka's inside the Grail. The moon is a black void with a red outline. Yeah.
仕方ないか。ねえ、シローはこの聖杯戦争をどう思ってる？
I don't know. I don't know. It's been... wasn't a lot of war involved, honestly.
どうも何も。
Yeah, like, I don't know.
これは作り物だ。偽りの4日間だろ。
じゃあ4日間が過ぎたらみんな消えてしまう？
I don't know.
あ、いや、それは。
It's not that everyone disappears. Only events of these 4 days disappear. Just illusions that took place in a fake world. No memory nor trace remains.
ええ、その通りよ。作り物の世界って言ったけど、本当は違うの。舞台は偽物でも、そこにいる人はみんな本物なんだもの。例えばリンね。役どころが変わったところで何をしようとリンはリンであることに違いはない。
What about you? Or Saber? A rider, archer, lancer, assassin, caster. Are they still himself?
この世界にいる作り物。その人はこの町にいる誰かの殻をかぶってこの世界で聖杯戦争を再現している。契約者の望む通り聖杯戦争を続けるために自分の知らなかった5回目の戦いを体験しているのね。
Come to think of it. So that's why the Earth and the Heaven's Cup don't overlap. Using the participants of the Fifth War, she continues to fight using the script of the Third. Sometimes the Faker screws up and the Third and Fifth become unconnected. Two wars aren't linked. Her war and ours were two different things from the beginning. So that's why on the first night we see the Edelfelt sisters, because that was the third one. Fucks up, yeah. But nothing else has happened out of order since. Nothing else has. No, that is him right. Him fucking up is the fact that they connected. This thing started, and Ilya tried to hide it by putting them in the third war. Or. Right? No. That's not. No, that's not it. This one's the fifth war. There's a fight. The third. They're both doing their own war, but Anga does something stupid and makes them connect. And now they've been connected ever since, basically. Sometimes.
あるべきものはあるべき形に変える。この4日間そのものがなかったことになるでしょうね。
Well, yeah.
けどその人だけは4日間と一緒に消えてしまう。5日目に待つ現実にはいけないの。
What about everyone else?
隔離された名前と同じように世界の記憶にすら残らない。
That's right. After all, they were never in this town to begin with.
けどさ、偽物ってことは元になった本物がいるだろう。その本物はどうなるんだ？
偽物と入れ替わるわ。何事もなかったようにね。
Is that so? When the fate disappears and the impurity is removed, the real one remains.
なるほど。けど、なんだ。おかしな言い回しなんだが、その偽物はやっぱり偽物なんだろうか。どんなに本物そっくりでも、本物でない限り、そいつの行動は。
その人は偽物だけど、紛れもない本物なの。複製とか同一存在でもない。その人はこの4日間だけ本物になっただけなんだから。
I don't really understand. It's not the theory I don't understand, but why this girl is smiling at me like this? Just from that smile.
そっか。じゃあ、その行動は自然なものだったんだ。
I resigned myself until now. I sigh of relief.
ええ、殻をかぶったって言ったけど、その人はもともと形のない無なの。無は何者にもなれないし、何かを真似ることもできない。だからその人が誰かの体で形を得るとしても、どうしようもないほど無のままなのよ。誰かに憑依、いえ同化したとしても、持ち主に何の影響も与えられない。だからその人は偽物だけど。
Well, I guess that means Bazette's gonna be fine. But she is indeed just going crazy.
その行動は紛れもない本物だった。
Yeah. And after Bazette put him in her left arm, I guess she is gonna technically be fine. I don't think that's wrong with her as the fact that she's lost her marbles. It makes sense now. It had been fake, but everything that happened there was real. But how do I put
け
this?
ど、そいつには自分の意志があるみたいなんだけど。
それは無の意志じゃないわ。意志のある形に同化したことで、それが自分の意志なんだと錯覚しているだけなのよ。
I understand now. Put it figuratively, he disguised himself as a kind-hearted person. All he can do is think like one. Someone called Avenger isn't something split off from all the evil in the world. That personality is nothing more than a fabrication. Kind of using the person possessed by the nothing as a sample.
じゃあ、そいつは。
It wasn't even a fake in the first place. It simply didn't exist.
いいえ、私が認めてあげる。あなたはあなたよ、アンニマユ。あなたはすぐに忘れてしまうだろうけど、私は最後まで覚えているわ。
Huh. Well, no. Well, this is the first time playing, and the title mean nothing. No. Why? I had no idea. No. No. Honestly, this is probably how it was with Minun and Archer. This is probably how it was for him and Archer. Bro couldn't figure it out until they literally told him. This is probably the same thing. So it's not that I was deliberately trying to not acknowledge it. I just didn't get it. Hinting at, well, yeah, sure, but that doesn't mean I understood what he meant. that doesn't mean I understood what he meant. This is your Archer moment. Fuck it is. So what? You think of anything cruel? I mean, yeah. I just like, alright, I mean, sure. I mean, he's mature a little bit. He's a little bit more mature. I mean, he thinks about these things, I guess, sometimes. Like, just how it is. And I will adopt that with you, Angelo, because, yeah... During his daily life? It does, because, yeah, sure wouldn't fucking say that. What would Cotton smile? Oh, I lost. Yeah, he did. I mean, you say... You said, Angelo, that, Shirou never met Cotton. Therefore, Angelo's not to act around her. But didn't they meet on the little first night? Which, I mean, I guess they met, but they never really talked. So of course they wouldn't know, of course they wouldn't know how to talk with her, even though, even on the first night that we saw her? That explains the horny comment. That explains the horny comment that I thought was extremely unnecessary. That's... You know what? I feel like that's what I should have picked up on, the horny comments, because Shirou would not be this fucking horny. Was been on, even during daytime? So where the fuck is Shirou then? Hey, wait a minute. Where the fuck is he? She could be that horny. True. Where the fuck is he then? If he's not here. Who knows? What? Back with this context. I'll go back. No, that's fine. That's completely fine. That's completely fine. We say weird sexual shit sometimes a lot. But I don't understand. I don't understand where Shirou is then. That's what I'm not getting. Because if the fake is the one that's, you know, here majority until the 4th day, then what the fuck is Shirou? Swaps out, but then he's right back again, isn't he? That's the thing though, right? Because the second the day ends and we swap back, then when we start over again, he's just back in, isn't he? Think Saber? Yeah. Yeah. Still here. I don't know, any moment I can think of that, oh, this is clearly Shirou, you'll still now tell me that it wasn't. Like, who was fighting with Saber against Archer? You gonna tell me that was Angamanyu? Is that what you're gonna tell me? That wasn't Shirou? See, then I don't know where he is. See, and then that's why I question, where the fuck is Shirou? Like, that's what I question, because every scene that I know is so Shirou coded, it's like, okay, that's not him. Okay, but where is he then? At the end of the 4th day. Okay, great. But when the 4th day resets and Shirou's back, we start over anyway, and Shirou's gone again. So, like... to be fair, Cthulhu, if we had one more church day, if we had one more go at the church, I would have then started questioning something was wrong. Well, not question just now and then and there, but I would have said something of the sort probably. If we had one more, like, church conversation with her before this, I would have clocked in that, okay, yeah, something is, yeah, okay. But Anga was a formless nothing to begin with. That's the show he completely adapts to. Gone. We're never playing it. We're never playing as Shirou then. So it's mostly I'm just questioning. It's not so much like, oh yeah, Shirou's gone. Where is he? It's just like, when is it not him? So when it's Shirou, when it's Anga, when it's both of them. Well, I replayed this for a while, that's for sure. Not for this particular reason, it's just... there needs to be a big marginal gap before I replay a visual novel. Waking up to 4 times. This is karma. Sending of the ones who summoned me is releasing and helping me.
ここはいずれ全ての結末が出揃ってしまう世界。どんなに作り込んだ箱庭だろうと、いつかは全てを知ってしまう。破綻は見えている。
Sobbing in this scene? Listen. If I was watching you with the Archer stuff, I'd be sobbing too.
続けたいのなら行動してはいけない。必要最低限のシーンだけ繰り返して未知の出来事を残しておかないと冷めてしまう。
Because Ilya is one of the kindest souls out there, bro. Simple as that. When it's needed. She can be cruel. When it's necessary to be kind.
この世界を動かす原動力だったから。でも、あなたたちにはそれはできなかった。
That's right. Lewis couldn't do that. The real one who sought a better outcome due to his natural warped personality. The fake one who wanted to see new things just because he found it fun. That's the main character in this miniature garden.
私にしてあげられるのはこれくらい。今まで観測者に過ぎなかったあなたがこれで人に認識してもらえたわ。
I suppose that explains why every time we fight Bazette and Angamanyu, or we see Angamanyu as Shirou, it is just a shadowy figure. To be honest, with those scenes, my brain just couldn't clock what the fuck it was trying to do. I just couldn't clock what it was trying to tell me when it was doing that.
あとは簡単。あなたが忘れても私が覚えているんだもの。
I mean, I've seen I've seen Shirou dead on. I mean, a little bit, I suppose. But again, I see more Kiritsugu in him than Shirou, if I'm gonna be honest. It's like I say every time I see his hair, like, I think more Kiritsugu than Shirou. But that could just be me.
あなたはあなたとしてあの月に登れるわ。
ようやくここに至ったか。
Why his text runs from gray to white? Oh. It's as Elias Field says. I don't have any means by which to get to the moon. The ones who can reach the Holy Grail are Avenger's real form, which was there from the beginning, and Bazetta formed a contract with them. Finished what I had done. What had to be done. I'll probably healing before my fever returns.
楽しかった。
ああ、ありがとう、イリア。
Not for what she did now, but for enjoying herself for my sake. Even as she knew everything.
どういたしまして。奇跡のバーゲンセールだもの。これくらいやらなくっちゃそんなと思うわ。
There's no lie in her smiling face. Joy in it is overshadowed by how dazzling it is.
ねえ、もうすぐ終わりなの？
I've read my eyes from Elia.
そうだ。これでまた一つ輝きを失った。
Someone wrapped in something warm. As it's someone's body.
工場なんだから。一度くらい泣いていいんだよ。
Feelings I had frozen with so much effort are about to melt.
なんでさ、泣くようなことは一つもないだろ。日常は続いていく。何も失われるものはない。
It's not a matter of something that didn't exist in the first place returning to its state of non-existence. I return to the cosmic order. I leave the courtyard. For a brief moment. I think it's just a little dizzy. My memory of the events just moments ago become fuzzy and disordered.
ありがとう。また遊びに来てね、シロー。
Rather than waving at me, he only gives me a gentle farewell instead. Still perplexed at my sudden memory loss, I wave to her and say goodbye. I'm like, oh, we talked about, but our farewell is pretty vivid. I mean, she has such a lovely smile on her face. Whatever happened in this short time, I'm sure it must have been something that made Elia very happy. Is that the last one, chat? Is that it? No. I don't know if I believe you on that. It's one last Karen scene, so don't do this yet. I mean, I know it says new, so it should be fine. It's a Karen scene. I don't think it is. No. That is not, that's not, that is not it. That is, still go? What? It better not. Curtains fall. What's saying the end of the performance sounds, and the whole residence is sinking into a deep darkness. A sleep so deep, none would revive and awaken before the 5th day. Not anyone to bid farewell to. In luggage to bring home, I depart, leaving the many doorways behind me, as I always have. Day will change soon. Now, the 4th day, the Black Moon comes to do away with me, the only survivor. That's the foundation I'm going to destroy. I don't know, Minen. I don't know. This is the end. I fucked up. Oh shit, time to quit. Quit as in how? Alt F4? Because we saved that. No, we can just click start over. Saved. Yeah, we can just. Silly me. We can just click start. Silly me. We have the start button. Silly me. Well, I suppose we'll do that, the Karen scene on that next time. We have a special menu to look at. What do we have? Oh, let's go. I love that. I love that a lot. Yeah, that was... Safe for work mode? I mean... What do you mean by that specifically? Is there something I should be worried about? Because I have it just so I can see, like, everything as intended. I'll bitch and whine about it. Oh, the cotton hates. Oh. So I have to read erotica right at the end, huh? Now, it's honestly, I'm not surprised. It's fine, Cthulhu. I'm just not fucking surprised. Because guess what? I had to read Len hate scenes. I can read some cotton hate scenes. Fuck it. Whatever. That's how KT ended. What is Thanatos? Were you not there for Kagetsu Toya, Angela? Were you not there? You sweet. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, you. Oh. What's to okay? I will allow you to explain what is different. What is different about the safe work mode than the normal one? It's very strong, in my opinion. we're doing the OG. I'm getting conflicting. I'm being given conflicting recommendations. Oh, that's gonna be tough, ain't it? Is the ending scene at least helps the relationship between the two? I'll do it as intended. That is, I'm gonna play it as I'm not doing the hate scene twice, dog. I'm not doing the hate scene twice. But yeah, Angelo, in Kagetsu Toya, there is a side piece. There's 10 side stories. Called Thanatos. It's like Flower of Thanatos or something. And it is about a very fucked up scenario which Nasu wrote. Nasu wrote this. It's one of the 7 he wrote. It is about, I forget if it's like a dream or it's a reality. I think it's just like a dream. Garden of Thanatos, thank you. It's a dream where the whole point is you either fuck Hisui or Kuhaku or both. Day in, day out. That's it. It is the most egregious, like, horrible thing put to screen. To be completely fucking blunt honest. Oh, you didn't? Okay. In that case, yeah, okay, then never mind, yeah. Then never mind. But, I don't know, chat. We'll see. Tomorrow, I think I feel like if I do both, it'll diminish the ending, though. I mean, what I could do, okay, a compromise I can make is, if you really want me to do both, I'll do the safer work version first. I will go back and then do the original version, and we continue playing from then on, right? To just not get the ending. Like we do the one version, don't end the game, and then do it again to see both outcomes. Because I'm fine with doing both. It'll make the stream longer. I am fine with doing both if that's a compromise we gotta make. Or, I mean, or I'd put a poll. I do a poll for tomorrow. I would decide from that. Right? It's either one's fine. If we all can compromise to either just do one of them, we do a poll and just do one, or we say, all right, let's just do both, but we reset. After the scene's over, we restart and do the other version. And we stick to that version, aka save first, then NSFW, right? That's a compromise we can make, and I'm fine with doing that. I'm completely fine with doing that. Because my first thought was, oh, I want to do both, sure, but that means ending the game twice, and that's going to ruin the ending, basically. It's going to diminish the whole ending. Because I'm now seeing it twice, back-to-back in succession. That's going to not make it hit as hard. But no, we'll do it that way. Audio cutout. That's not good. It's not the ending. Did I? Oh, the audio's completely gone, chat. Oh, no. These fucking headphones that I hate. Hold on. I can fix this. Yeah, I know. I can fix this. Hold on. That didn't fix it. God fucking damn it. perfect thing to do is to blame Anga. Damn. But okay, since you're saying that that's not the ending, then okay. Again, we'll just... I don't know, chat. I don't know. I don't know. Shit's cursed. Well, that's all the music gone, and I can't fix that. This is these fucking AirPods, man. I swear to God, they do their own thing. I'm sorry, chat. That's a falling on the floor. They deserve that. Falling on the floor like that. Does it say it fine? Yeah, everything's fine. It's just audio. It's just audio. Like, it's just the audio that is fucked until it decides to unfuck itself, which I can't do anything about it. I thought I could, but there is nothing I can do about it. So there's that. Elia background? Yeah. After the ending? I mean, I don't know. That's why I was thinking, like, do we... That's... Because you say that's not the ending. That's why I was thinking of do one, load back, do the other, and then continue from there. Like, you know, like nothing happened. But that's something we can decide tomorrow, right? That's something we can really, like, crack down on tomorrow. Like, what is our decision? We'll make a poll on it. We'll take it from there. This is very pretty. This is a very pretty Ilya. I can mitigate this, chat. Trust me. Lack of audio, I can mitigate this. How? Like this. There we go. See? Audio's back, technically. Kind of. Can't see from when you go through the Eclipse scenes. Oh. Is that audible? Can you hear that well? I'm sure it's good enough, yeah. Do I hear that well enough? Yes, great. Alright, splendid. If it's too loud, let me know. Wait, can you do the... Wait, the current thing is after the ending? Then why are we talking about it? Hold on. I don't remember. Ah, that's fair. In that case. What else do we unlock? That's not new. No, that's not new. None of these are new. Actually, no, you're... No, you're not new. Or a farmer. You're not new. Oh, you're new. It's really cute, too. I like that. Cold Ela. She's cold. Oh, someone give her a blanket. And this page is still missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at least. It's missing 1. Nothing. We get the Saber and the story scene after reveal. Wait, so they do all that Elia stuff and then they get the scene with Saber at school, telling you to end the game? Really? That's... Yep, that's interesting. I mean, does that technically flow better? I guess that technically flows better, but... Sure? It's weird. Let's get our Emma. Oh, we have some money, chat. But it's not enough. Soulmate, sorry, did I keep you? Huh? Yeah, I like the free for this game. It works? It does. Illness. Choose an experienced doctor. Ah, it's worrisome. Last item will be hard to find. That's nothing new. This one's worrisome. Hold on. This one's worried. Extremely... Lost 2,300 yen?! Damn! I'm fucked! Damn! I don't even get an image. Oh. Right, I have to now voice this. The people of old used to say, what will be, will be. You might as well obediently leave your future up to fate. Indeed, this state of mind is something akin to tossing aside the trifling issue of paying your overdue property tax, laying down your back and rolling over as proof of submission, and tightening your white loincloth as though getting ready to take a leap of faith off a mountainside. Colin gonna disappear, typhoon incoming, oh shit, into the bunker. I got a whole special cutscene for. Damn! I mean, we've seen this one before, but damn! Does that hit different? This fuck. That's a screenshot, chat. That's a screenshot. Holy shit. Damn. Someone died for this, you know. Someone died for this one. Keep that in mind. Any new Emmas? Nah. Nah. This could be considered lucky? Maybe. I haven't never seen it before. I didn't know that existed. I thought it was just like lonely good luck or good luck. Is this OST a remix? It's from the remake. Yes, it's from the Tsukihime remake. Yes. I love the remake OST so much. It's so good. Remake OST is one of my top 5 favorite OSTs of all time. Like the entire soundtrack. It's so good. When the trailer played, I think. But which trailer? CTS remix? I don't think so. I don't think so, no. Gotta listen to it. I'll look it up. I'll look it up after this. Well, now I can turn this one down. And then, actually, I want to go to the entrance. Shit, dude. Oh, shit. $92.1 chat. Oh, fuck. Well, chat, I don't have any more closing words, frankly. Yes, I will be tomorrow, obviously, because I didn't do Monday. I will do today, tomorrow, obviously. That was indeed my compromise. I will do tomorrow. They've done a great job, yeah. I have no more. I don't have any closing words. It was very frank. It was very lukewarm. It was very lukewarm. Real of like, you know, yeah, you're Angamanu. That's which I mean, I suppose it's seen. I see it that way because the game clearly wanted me to know it for a while and think about like, is this really how it is? Yeah, it assumes like you truly have, yeah. Which that's fine. That's not a bad thing. That's not a downside. I don't see it as a bad thing. That the reveal is lukewarm. It's the same with Archer. The reveal itself is very lukewarm. Of like, yeah, he's you, you're him. Like it's. So it's that's fine. I don't mind the scene playing out like that. Yeah, like the Lancer scene. Yeah. Now I know. Yeah, there's a lot of scenes that do indeed just try to like tell like, hello, shakes you by the shoulder. You're Angamon, you dumbass. You know. Same with the Archer thing. Yeah, I literally fucking ask. Oh, wait, when did Angamani talk to him? That doesn't make sense. They never talked. I should have fucking clicked it right then and there. I should have clicked because many of you said, "Oh, remember the port scene?" I'm like, the port scene. Did Anga ever talk to fucking Lancer? Huh? When did this happen? All right, sure. I guess we missed that one. I guess I must have overlooked that. Silly me. Eto bleh. Me missing scenes again. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh, this is the usual. So it looked like, oh yeah, I recognize this boy. I mean, I took her just being an ass, frankly. That's how I took it. She was just being an ass about it. Like, oh yeah, I recognize this boy. Like, oh no, yeah, I know who you are. It'll be if I was an outright spoiler. Really? The one we watched, nothing I took away from that seemed like a spoiler to me. Like, straight up. Which does make chat tomorrow. Can I watch the? Because Ufotable made a second one, didn't they? I doubt they only made one opening for this, right? There's a Vita opening, right, for the second one. Yes. Can I watch that one tomorrow, or is that still a no-no? Next time they look like each other. I don't have to watch it again, actually. You can now. Great. Great. Okay, I'll watch that before tomorrow then. Like, I'll watch it tomorrow before we start. Maybe for the sake of not having anything be fucked here, I'll watch it before stream and then talk about it. How's that? Yeah? Yeah. I don't need anything copyright or anything like that. Maybe the 2 OPs? You know, I will figure it out. I'll watch any opening that's left. No, I'll watch anything that's left at this point, sure. Now that we're at the end, there shouldn't be anything new to me that's being revealed. It's always different. Fair enough. That's fair. But yeah, that's... It's time to prepare for the ending, chat. First, Let's Play was completely clueless up until the Ilias scene. What can I say? I aim to give you a variety of unique experiences. I aim to give a unique experience to these novels, and goddamn do I do it way too well sometimes. I hope I hope my playthrough is unique from others, at least. Oh, no. God, no. I wish I could say that was the case, yeah. I wish I could say that was the case with Archer, where I played up like, oh my god, damn, it was Archer, he's Shirou, damn. I wish I could. I fucking wish. That would've been funny. But nope. Nah. Yeah, anything else I have to say, I'll save it for tomorrow. This would have thrown me out the window. Well, you told us, so it's technically been streamed. You told it in a stream, therefore it's remembered forever. But I have to deal with it. What's your favorite reading a visual novel? I do wonder, yeah. Obviously, some of the soccer stuff I played up a little bit, because I'm like, I gotta. Like, this is a big deal. I have to. And some of it obviously was still new to me. And because I didn't remember, because Heaven's Field is a movie I barely fucking remember. Because it's so mind-bogglingly it's just candy. It's all just sugar. There's no substance. It's all sugar and no substance. Like, holy shit. There ain't nothing in that movie. God damn. So, masterful play. It was, till then you realize that Dean literally helped spoil even more. It's, yeah, like it's they're fine their own way, but man. I just, damn adaptations can't get it right. Well, I mean, that's about it then, yeah. Unless you guys chat, anything else you want to add? Anything else? Yeah, till the second half. It's pretty good until they change things. And the ending is really good. The ending and the Dean ending, the Dean Stella ending is really fucking good. Like, damn, that's just, when I saw it in visual novel, I'm like seeing the visual novel version and after seeing the Dean version, it's like damn, that's like 1-to-1 they did that shit. Honestly, I took that as just, bro, it's been 6 months, he's not done that stuff for 6 months. I don't blame him. I took that as just him being forgetful that it's been 6 months. I was saying, bro, I have no idea how to use this shit. Honestly. But yeah, I took that as Shirou, his just being like forgetful that he, you know, don't crowd and watch it. Which, fair enough. I mean, I definitely felt it when watching. I don't think I cried watching that Dean Stay Night scene. But hey, at least it redeemed itself when I read the original version. I cried at the end of Saber Route. I did do that at least. Didn't really cry at the end of the UBW route though. Didn't really cry at the end of that one. I guess those tears were saving themselves for the real fucking killer, Heavensfield. Good lord. I cried so much during Heavensfield, dude. God damn. I'm not gonna lie, I took that as just a self-confidence thing as well, Minin. It's like, alright, surely I got it this time. Like, I am Shirou. I got it this time. You know, let me test myself, make sure I got it. It did, I mean, that did crack me. It did crack, like, I did feel it. I did feel that shit. I felt that shit. And yeah, the possession talk, I should have clocked on that too. I was thinking more, my brain was on DDD an hour, thinking about that instead. True, he is. It's true. Yeah, UBW didn't get me too much. Which I mean, I suppose is the one I remember the most out of every route. So, I mean, that one's unfortunate. That I remember too much of it to have anything of it emotionally affect me too much. Fuck heavens. God. God damn. The park scene at night where you either become, you know, Mind of Steel or not, that scene, fucking masterful. My probably still top 3 favorite scenes in any visual novel. It's Shirou and Elia walking home, the groceries. And yeah, Shirou being sexually aggressive. That's obviously Agamemnon, clearly. I miss Heavensfield, chat. I miss Heaven, man. Can I say that? I miss Heavensfield. That's odd to act like that. And I say, yes, you're right. That is weird. I mean, he just doesn't like the church, so you know, there's that. The church atmosphere is affecting him, man. It's nothing. But yeah, that's. You were good on that. You were good on that. You were keeping up the funnies. I appreciate that. It was funny, so it was good you kept it up. It's been very fun. It's been a very fun playthrough, chat, and you all made it so much better. And no, you were fine. You were fine. Completely fine. Don't worry about that. But yeah, it's been a very fun playthrough. It's been very long too, chat. It's been really. This has been longer than every route, every stay night route actually. Shockingly enough, like thumbnail, we are on 29. We're gonna be on 29 thumbnails. By the end of it, like for the ending. But there might be one more, so that's gonna be 30. And we'll see how much we do with Hanafuda and stuff and all that. But like, it's in total longer than every route. That's a lot. Yeah, it is. Shockingly, it's a lot. Yeah. If I look at the other ones, you know, give some information how long this has been going on. See, Fate route, it was 25 thumbnails, a nice clean 25. Very happy about that. Let's see here. UBW was a nice clean 20. Because we didn't have to do so much prologue stuff, we saved a lot of time. So only 20, nice clean number. And I think Heavensfield clocked in at 24, which for being just Heavensfield, those 24 thumbnails, which are streams, is just the Heavensfield route. No prologue, nothing. It's fucking impressive. Like, damn. Almost the same length as the first route plus prologue. But on your own, impressive. Completely right, you completely right, Cthulhu, yeah. Which, I mean, that is why those are my favorite bits, because, yeah, I much prefer when it's all slows down and we just get to enjoy the characters being, you know, themselves. That's the part I enjoy the most. Yeah. Yeah. Which, damn, that makes those scenes really depressing now, doesn't it? Oh. Man. Yeah. Yeah. Three then X. Which is completely fair. Man, he's up there, definitely. But favorite MCs. I mean, if we're talking just Nasuverse, I don't know. This is stuff I'll probably save for tomorrow, right? This is stuff I'll save for tomorrow. I don't want to, I don't get all my thoughts for how it all, ends now. Save it. I got to save it. Alright, you'll call me yapping too much now. You'll call me yapping constantly. God damn. Damn, you're good at this. Alright, chat. For real, for real, for real. Y'all got me yapping too much. Damn, y'all are good at that. And it's fun. And it's fun. It's fun. So I let it happen. It's fun. More replays. Especially? Yeah, probably. I mean, again, someday, I'll replay through the remaster. And then... yeah, like, I'll do the remaster someday. Not on stream. Probably just on my own. And I'll see a lot I didn't see before. I'll catch on a lot of things I didn't catch. But that'll be a tale I weave another time at some point. Until then, chat, have a good day, evening, night, wherever you are in the whole wide world. And I hope to see each one of you same time, same place, on the final night, when this Grail War ends for good. On Fate, Hollow Ataraxia. Until done, chat. Bye-bye.